Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Austin, and today I will be reacting to How Would Humanity Evolve in Minecraft? This video was made by Magic Gum. So far, I'm really enjoying his videos. And this is part 3 of answering the question of what would happen if everybody was trapped in Minecraft. I've been enjoying the series so far. This is the last episode of the series, and I hope to react to at least a couple of his videos after I reacted this one. So the previous 2 episodes were pretty interesting. I very much enjoyed them. If you like this video, this style of video, please go support Magic Gum. The link to this video will be down in the description below as well. Also, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you like my videos, please subscribe. It's free. You can always unsubscribe later if you want to. Enjoy the video.
What if everyone in the world was suddenly spawned into Minecraft? No warning, one life each. In this video, we're going to be applying different political theories to predict the most probable evolution of a Minecraft-based society. Welcome to Trapped in Minecraft.
Yeah. The intro is always absolutely insane. Yeah, it's been a while since I've reacted to one of his videos.
Real quick, I put a lot of effort into my video, so it means so much to me if you could take just a second to subscribe if you end up liking the video. Also,
yeah, go subscribe to him if you haven't already.
So check out parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. This is humanity's last sanctuary. After conflicts intensified on land, civilian casualties drove millions of refugees to flee to underwater societies, in hopes that the ocean would protect them from bomber planes and TNT cannons. Thus, a new generation of self-sustaining underwater societies formed, a refuge for displaced civilians who wanted peace. These communities survive off of the sea, developing a fishing industry and using the bone meal from it to fuel underwater farms. To protect themselves from invasion, citizens farm tridents from the drowned and utilize enchantments like Riptide for easy mobility through the ocean. Underwater exploration will also lead to the creation of conduits, which will serve as a crucial defense against mobs. Their unique proximity to ocean resources will give them an upper hand in trade deals with underground societies, who covertly purchase tridents and packed ice for nether roads in their own military campaigns. With new trade routes established in the ocean, a new industry of piracy will develop as raiders hijack valuable goods before they can make their way across the ocean, just like the rise of Somalian piracy in 2008. In response, underwater societies must dispatch scouting groups and outposts to keep a close tab on trade routes in the state of potential threats. However, not every refugee will be able to make it into these safe havens. Due to the overwhelming number of displaced civilians, underwater societies are forced to implement strict immigration policies to prevent overpopulation, turning back millions into conflict. In an effort to ameliorate this humanitarian crisis, nations will come together and attempt to settle their disputes at the table instead of the battlefield. And soon, a new era of peace is ushered in, fostering the development of various social shifts in society. With war no longer posing a threat, the psychological theory known as Maslow's hierarchy of needs tells us that we will begin to focus our attention on needs of higher level, like a sense of belonging and esteem. Governments will have a hard time maintaining order as rules can be broken in anonymity, and Minecraft's expansive freedom allows those previously unable to become independent and thrive in the open world. For example, the survival meta in the real world is agriculture, which is extremely time intensive. Harvesting wheat itself can take up to 8 months. But in Minecraft, bone meal and instant crafting can allow people to produce bread in literally less than a minute. As a result, citizens tired of rampant crime will reject society and develop nomadic communities that survive off of the land. These migrational groups will be mostly composed of those that are confident in their skills and refuse to be restricted by societal rules such as Minecraft veterans and their families.
Law and order. And going on to the next topic.
As governments become more and more unpopular, societies will need to innovate new methods of containing crime. But this is no easy task. In Minecraft, the entire study of forensic science is thrown out the window as DNA testing and fingerprints are impossible, and thus, governments are put into a dilemma. Either they increase authoritarianism by cracking down on civilians, or they must give up control to their people through democratic measures. Those who choose the latter will establish a jury system to put suspects on trial, and use witness testimony to narrow down their decisions. For example, people nearby a scene could have caught a glimpse at the criminal's name tag or witnessed the path a criminal took. Master detectives will rise to prominence for being able to instantly
Sherlock
deduce
Holmes.
witness statements and solve seemingly impossible cases. To punish those found guilty, societies will construct maximum security prisons that take advantage of Minecraft mechanics, like mining fatigue beacons that make breaking blocks next to impossible. To prevent smuggled items in the prison, guards will implement strict protocols like dropping inmates different items to ensure that their inventory is clear. However, due to prison escape techniques like eating chorus fruit and overcrowding, societies will develop a new way of containing criminals, the end prison. Societies near strongholds will transform the end into a prison state as its infinite capacity and isolation from the overworld makes it the ideal place to dump a large amount of inmates. As a result, new independent end societies will form with their own unique culture and the spirit of starting anew, similar to the large groups of convicts and political prisoners sent to Australia in the late 18th century. Those who commit crimes in authoritarian states will be subject to more harsh measures like interrogation techniques, and if found guilty, they're sent into dangerous places like the Nether, end cities, and ocean monuments for mandatory labor, killing two birds with one stone in 3 ways, as nations increase their supply of rare resources like netherite while punishing and deterring crime at the same time. On top of all this, it is likely that some criminals will be able to escape judgment and flee to neighboring societies, creating the need for a universal bounty system to hunt them down.
Ooh, adventure. Let's see what he has to say about this.
Because of the threat of mobs and bandits at night, bodyguard protection services will become popularized by merchants and important political figures trying to travel in between societies. Similar to the soldiers returning to work after World War II, this demand will spark the development of an entire industry of adventurers, many of whom are returning soldiers, taking on requests that utilize their sharpened combat skills from war to slay monsters, take out woodland mansions, and explore mine shafts. Rich benefactors may even loan out their enchanted armor and supplies to these adventurers in exchange for a portion of the rare loot they find. Mini skirmishes between rival factions may break out and escalate if tasked with exploring the same area for loot. The end will be the ultimate place to get rich quick, as end cities hold highly sought after elytras used for fast travel and sport. But to reach them, they'll have to get past shulkers and dangerous prisoners from various societies. Over time, groups will become more adept at advanced techniques like speed bridging and MLG water bucketing, and develop new strategies that optimize safety, like kiting mobs into a rain of arrows. In nether expeditions, scouts will keep a constant lookout for hostile players, mobs, and terrain. Tamers hold onto saddles if striders are encountered, and builders will construct temporary headquarters at different intervals in their journey. These groups will become extremely skilled at working together, and the most elite groups will gain large amounts of fame and prestige, becoming the heroes of the world. Various industries involving mining and farming will be completely revolutionized as redstone technology progresses. A new industrial age will see redstone devices like world eaters, originally developed for war, repurposed into large-scale mining contraptions, making strip mining a relic of the past. As resources around the world continue to deplete, the existence of villagers will come into question. During the spawning stage, the chaos had left villages ransacked, and villagers were believed to be extinct. Any surviving villager discovered will become an invaluable resource, as their trading capabilities have the potential to grant infinite amounts of items that were previously non-renewable. This is the equivalent of turning water into oil in the real world. The last remaining villagers will be used to breed them back into existence and traded throughout communities for exorbitant profit. Many will become skeptical, as the villagers are truly just AIs, creating an entire movement of villager rights activists who fight to return them back to their homes instead of being used for the material gain of players. As people gain more free time, new professions in the arts will pop up, like jukebox musicians, authors, and builders, driving the culture of a new golden age. Those who have consolidated mass wealth through businesses based in mining and nether expeditions will be able to afford unprecedented luxuries like extravagant mansions, high-level enchantments from XP farms, and even dangerous hobbies like keeping pet zombies. These economic hierarchies will inevitably create tangible signs of inequality, as the rich are recognized by their enchanted gear and saturation potion effect, since they can afford to eat golden apples wherever they go. In addition to forensics, many other fields will be rendered obsolete in Minecraft. Firefighters are no longer necessary due to easy access to water, medicine no longer needs to be studied with potions of healing, and aging is eliminated. The entire fitness industry will be irrelevant since exhaustion doesn't set in until your hunger depletes to 3 bars. And physics? I don't even need to explain this one. But there is one field that will be needed now more than ever: psychology. Psychologists will be in high demand and booming as mental health becomes a massive issue as people begin realizing the full extent of their situation of being trapped in a block game. While Minecraft players may be ecstatic, those originally living a normal life without video games will be overwhelmed with the mental toll of being trapped in a foreign world, and may resort to potions of nausea at bars to drink the pain away. Being gifted immortality in Minecraft will be a blessing for some and a curse for others. It is also possible that new religions would form, worshipping those who developed Minecraft, like Notch and Mojang employees, as the creators of the world. Nostalgic societies will try to figure out a way to bring them back to Earth, using Redstone to reinvent things like the internet and computers. Imagine recreating Minecraft on a Redstone computer and getting trapped again. Although peace was eventually struck, nations refused to stop militarization in fear of other countries getting ahead of them. There will be a desperate scramble for international leverage as technology gets virtually reset and knowledge of Redstone becomes more important than physics. However, as societies begin streamlining innovation, the infinitely destructive capabilities of Redstone will be realized by scientists, and many nations will be locked into an arms race for Redstone contraptions, initiating covert operations like the Manhattan Project that
Real
developed
development
atomic bomb.
footage.
Minecraft veterans that specialize in Redstone engineering, like Mumbo Jumbo and El Mango, will become invaluable researchers and sought after by so many societies that they must be accompanied 24/7 by armed guards. To sabotage enemy progress, spies will be deployed to different nations in an attempt to extract information from researchers and steal key data. Soon, the weaponization of withers, drones, and world eaters will skyrocket political tensions and send nations to the brink of
That's a lot of withers.
war. I took a couple of suggestions from the comment section, so comment down below for a chance to have your idea featured in the next video.
Wow, that was a very interesting video. I wonder if History of Humans in Minecraft is the next episode. He didn't promote that in the in his pinned comment, but yeah, that was a good episode. I think the most interesting part for me was at the very beginning where he mentioned underwater societies to protect you from like things like bomber planes and all that sort of stuff. I find that very interesting, and it honestly wasn't something I ever really thought about. So I don't know, like it just seemed really good. Like if you were like being threatened by bomber planes, what would you do? Like would you try to? You'd probably try to do whatever you needed to do to be the most protected. And in the case of Minecraft, water helps to block explosions, right? So of course it would make sense. But yeah, if you guys did like this episode, video, whatever you want to call it, please hit that like button, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.